Yeah. Full back, full. Oh yeah.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
There we go. Hey, we got 4.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, exactly, that could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
380.
Now Doug Marrone, with the play clock almost out, says, let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Lucy. Lucy, Lucy. 11B, 11B. Green 80.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And that is incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. Third down here.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. Now, he got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for three. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Back onto the field come the Atlanta Falcons. We discussed what Matt Ryan did in week 2 earlier. How about the run game? Because, you remember, they've got Devontae Freeman out a couple of weeks with a knee injury, so it's been Tevin Coleman. He did good in week 2.
Yeah, he certainly did, and he wants his partner back. But at the same time, haven't met a back yet that doesn't mind getting the football. And Tevin Coleman delivered a 100-yard afternoon against the Panthers. 107 yards, 16 carries. He doesn't mind being a workhorse until Devontae Freeman makes his way back to the field.
And then when he's back, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch. Over the middle, complete. That's Ortiz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Hey, let's go. 12.
On first down, Ryan. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, South. 12. Hey, Tuesday.
On second down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
372. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Going for the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep. To Atlanta territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Bunch right.
They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Bortles to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
21. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Let's go. Double dog. That's the way.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. He can't get him down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On second down, Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And down to the 28-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second down, here's Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
54, South.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets...
Get this fast pace going. Keep this fast pace going. Let go. He in man coverage. He in man coverage, I can tell. Oh, he just switched his on.
On first down, Bortles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, only able to...
Better go, take it all.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Yay, 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 yay. Dimes in it, switched up, no time ticking. These days, playing game, not a change light. Playing game, not a change light. Oh.
Again, it's Bortles.
Fuck.
The contact made the ball run free and brings up first down.
Dude, this is what I gotta learn how to do. Do not be stupid. Punt that ball on fourth down.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and get to good defensive position, able to affect the pass.
That was the steal in the end zone. And now running right through. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Falcons are
Bless the game. What about a lot to say? Cocaine, right? Replay. No dimes in it. Switched up. No time ticking.
Not joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. So there are benefits to that type of a long drive. The defense gets a chance to take
Plain Jane, not a chain lane. Plain Jane, not a chain lane. Plain Jane, not a chain lane.
So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see.
Man, if you don't cut that shit out.
First down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Okay, no diamonds in it. Switch through, no time ticking. These days, planes ain't on a chain lane.
Second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing, no force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They watch them off, you dissing me. Y'all saw it. He too fat, baby. He too fat. He too fat and fucking slow. Fat, funky, slow ass. Standing down. Oh, shit.
No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Here's Rambo out to kick this one away. It's fielded a few yards into the end zone. So out come the Falcons now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And called in by Austin Hooper.
Charlie Norton.
15 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we continue to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports.
I got diamonds, ain't no TOP and all at the bottom.
Few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third
Y'all
quarter.
be
They
dissing
have
me.
the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you framed that because now I think that they're a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Forwards to throw on second down. Flushed out right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this.
Flex stop, Billy Jean, but stop, Betty mean she don't trust a nigga, neither I don't trust a wedding ring. I don't trust a wedding ring. Betty Jean, everything she don't trust a nigga, neither I don't trust a wedding ring. Bada bull, bada bing. I can't say it. Let it sing. Bada bull, bada bing. I can't say it. Let it sing.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fit, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Over to the right side, touch on Moncrief. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Orders for the former Colt Moncrief for a Jaguar first down from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Porter gives the Yeldon on the goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one will pick up a 15 for Jacksonville.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the back, so they're going to keep the weight up front.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here. They look to extend the number 4. They keep it with Fournette. second and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Throwing his Bortles. Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone. Gets it back to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is a force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle. Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion. Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play. Back to throw, Bortles. And that is incomplete. During the some of those windows that play the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB,
They got somebody that want to see me as a ghost. That's why I'm doing the most. To your head, but I'm a city nigga.
on the return, here's Justin Hardy. Take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Throwing now is Ryan. And his throw is incomplete.
Saw that money, you ain't got activated. I saw that money, you ain't got activated. Carry that ghost.
They're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't cut out. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll make it third down.
I thought that money, you ain't got activated. I thought that money, you ain't got activated.
Here's Ryan. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. The big play there, Ryan to Jones. 44 yards. Ryan to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? The onside kick it? But since you have all 3 timeouts, you kick it
Oh, shoot the chopper 100 times. I had to let it cool.
Every time up, I took it deep and tried to pin him back there. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now. I'm with you on that one. This is going to be a Everyone happy about 3-point kicker. You put it through the post, that's going to help you in the contract time. But that offense, if they're missed in the end zone this time. I don't know if they're helping the contract time. You could have kicked that one too. I don't know about that. How bad? I don't know about that. Super tough. On second down, here's Fournette. And it'll take us up only to about his 18-yard line. The Falcons going to use another timeout. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Borders to throw. Gets it off to Fournette. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's first and 10. Down to a knee for the Giants. Victory seemingly in hand.
Good game, bro.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Wow.